copyright was claimed under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use.
Your word is your bond. It's your bond. That was what we believe when I was younger. If you say what you said and that was it, and if you say you're going to do something for somebody, then that's what's going to happen. There is a book, and I've heard actually my sister, Goddessy of Love, brought this up a while ago. And that's the book for the Four Agreements, written by Don Miguel Ruiz. And in there, it gave you 4 things to grow by, 4 statutes. But I'm here to remind you about your word is your bond. It is the first and most important agreement of the 4 agreements. And that is to be impeccable with your word. The word is your power of creation. And that power can be used in more than one direction. One direction is impeccability, where the word creates a beautiful story, your personal heaven on earth. The other direction is the misuse of the word, where the word destroys everything around you and creates your personal hell. The word as a symbol has the magic and power of creation because it can reproduce an image, an ideal, a feeling, or an entire story in your imagination. Just hearing the word can reproduce an entire image in your mind. That's the power of a symbol. But it can even be more powerful than that. Just by saying 2 words, there is the magic of your power of creation. And it begins with the word. Perhaps you can understand why the Bible says that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. According to many religions, in the beginning, nothing existed. And the very first thing that God created was the messenger of God, the angel who delivers a message. You may understand the need for something that could transfer information from one place to another. Of course, from nowhere to nowhere seems a little complicated, but it's very simple at the same time. God created the word. The word is a messenger. Then if God created the word to deliver a message and the word is a messenger, then that is what you are, a messenger, an angel. The word existed because of a force that we call life, intent, or God. The word is the force. It is the intent. And that's why our intent manifests through the word, no matter what language we speak. The word is so important in the creation of everything because the messenger starts to deliver the messages and the entire creation appears out of nowhere. God creates reality and we recreate reality with the word. The virtual reality that we create is a reflection of reality. It's our interpretation of reality by the use of the word. Nothing can exist without the word because the word is what we use to create everything that we know. Impeccability of the word is so important because the word is you, the messenger. The word is all about the message that you deliver, not just to everyone and everything that's around you, but the message you deliver to yourself. You're telling yourself a story, but is it the truth? If you're using the word to create a story with self-judgment and self-rejection, then you're using the word against yourself and you're not being impeccable. When you are impeccable, you're not going to tell yourself, I'm ugly, I'm old, I'm fat, I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm never going to make it in this life. You're not going to use your knowledge against yourself, which means your voice of knowledge is not going to use the word to judge you, find you guilty, and or punish you. Your mind is so powerful that it perceives the story that you create. If you create self-judgment, you create inner conflict, and that's nothing but a nightmare. Your happiness is up to you, and it depends on how you use the word. If you get angry and use the word to send emotional poison to someone else, it appears that you're using the word against that person, but you're really using the word against yourself. That action is going to create a reaction, and that person is going to go against you. If you insult somebody, that person may even harm you in a response. If you use the word to create a conflict in which your body may be injured, of course it's against you. Be impeccable with your word really means never use the power of the word against yourself. When you're impeccable with your word, you never betray yourself. You never use the word to gossip about yourself or to spread emotional poison by gossiping about other people. You are the creator of your own life story. And if you use the word impeccably, just imagine the story that you're going to create for yourself. You're going to use the word in the direction of truth and love for yourself. Your word is your bond. You're going to use the word to express the truth in every thought, in every action, in every word you use to describe yourself, to describe your own life story. And what will be the result? An extraordinarily beautiful life. In other words, you're going to be happy. As you can see, impeccability of the word goes much deeper than it seems. The word is pure magic. And when you adopt the first agreement, magic just happens in your life. Your intentions and desires come easily because there's no resistance. There's no fear. There's only love. You're at peace and you create a life of freedom and fulfillment in every way. Just this one agreement is enough to completely transform your life into the personal heaven. Always be aware of how you're using the word and be impeccable with your word. Ashe. I'm not keeping you long today, but may I offer you a prayer for self-love, also included with Impeccability by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it goes, today, Creator of the universe, we ask that you help us to accept ourselves just the way we are, without judgment. Help us to accept our mind the way it is, with all of our emotions, our hopes and dreams, our personality, our unique way of being. Help us to accept our body just the way it is, with all its beauty and perfection. Let the love we have for ourselves be so strong that we never again neglect ourselves or sabotage our happiness, freedom, and love. From now on, let every action, every reaction, every thought, every emotion be based on love. Help us, Creator, to increase our self-love until the entire dream of our life is transformed from fear and drama to love and joy. Let the power of our self-love be strong enough to break all the lies we were programmed to believe, all the lies that tell us we are not good enough or strong enough or intelligent enough, that we cannot make it. Let the power of our self-love be so strong that we no longer need to live our life according to other people's opinions. Let us trust ourselves completely to make the choices we must make. With our self-love, we are no longer afraid to face any responsibility in our life or face any problems and resolve them as they arise. Whatever we want to accomplish, let it be done with the power of our self-love. Starting today, help us to love ourselves so much that we never set up any circumstances that go against us. We can live our life being ourselves and not pretending to be someone else just to be accepted by other people. We no longer need other people to accept us or tell us how good we are, because we know what we are. With the power of our self-love, let us enjoy what we see every time we look in the mirror. Let there be a big smile on our face that enhances our inner and outer beauty. Help us to feel such intense self-love that we always enjoy our own presence. Let us love ourselves without judgment, Because we judge, we carry blame and guilt, we have the need for punishment, and we lose the perspective of our love and your love. Strengthen our will to forgive ourselves in this moment. Clean our minds of emotional poison and self-judgment so we can live in complete peace and love. Let our self-love be the power that changes the dream of our life. With this new power in our hearts, the power of self-love, let us transform every relationship we have, beginning with the relationship we have with ourselves. Help us to be free of any conflict with others. Let us be happy to share our time with our loved ones and to forgive them for any injustice we feel in our minds. Help us to love ourselves so much that we forgive anyone who has ever hurt us in our life. Give us the courage to love our family and friends unconditionally and to change our relationships in the most positive and loving way. Help us to create new channels of communication in our relationships so there's no war of control. There's no winner, there's no loser. Together, let us work as a team for love, for joy, and for harmony. Let our relationships with our family and friends be based on respect and joy, so we no longer have the need to tell them how to think or how to be. Let our romantic relationship be the most wonderful relationship. Let us feel joy every time we share ourselves with our partner. Help us to accept others just the way they are, without judgment, because when we reject them, we reject ourselves. When we reject ourselves, we reject you. Today's a new beginning. Help us to start our life over, beginning today with the power of self-love. Help us to enjoy our life, to enjoy our relationships, to explore life, to take risk, to be alive, and to no longer live in fear of love. Let us open our hearts to the love that is our birthright. Help us to become a master of gratitude, generosity, and love so that we can enjoy all of your creations forever and ever. Ashe. I shall see you all very soon. Be well, stay safe. Be well and be safe. Deep bow.
Accepting growth and the stages it comes with. My cancer ways shine through sun rays and is expressed through every moon phase. My mood with the shades off the different ways of interaction. The challenge been balanced as I do gymnastics with this emotional intellect. Proud of the fact I notice what I reflect. Proud of the fact I practice the exercise of introspect. Fighting all my weaknesses in the gym. Facing the pain while I'm getting slim. Challenging my strengths, challenging my weaknesses. The world is mischievous, it's so devious with ways and plays of misdirection, miseducation, manipulation, leading us in false direction. It's why I'm proud of my growth. Recalculated my steps to my lower chakras and balanced them proper. Healing myself, I'm my own doctor. Remembering what made me. Remembering I'm crazy. Remembering what aged me. Like when basketball was my first love and I stayed watching Tracy McGrady. Remembering why bitches, women, and goddesses love me. Remembering my teeth was fucked up for the first 15 years of my life and I thought I was ugly. Finding ways to be insecure with insecure
a new series with you and more, bringing the best of both worlds together on one platform, showcasing your talent, combined with the spiritual knowledge of the divine and the council. Something to just feed your soul. Take a listen.
Let me introduce the ladies of Poetry and Prose. Goddessy of Love, Poetess, Empath. Empress I Rose, Sharon, Poetess, Empath, Divinator. Y Kells, Holistic Healer. See Val, Madam O, Empath, Intuitive. Princess Peach, Alicia Dion, Empath, Divinator, Intuitive. Blues, Boom Boom Room, Sad and Blue, Empath, Intuitive. Blended Healing, Intuitive, and Divinator.
From the crown of my head, made me see that I could use my voice, so I should have love taken care of.
A collaboration of love, poetry, and prose. Please come and be our guest and participate.